All right? Okay. Well, Danny, what's your reaction to the performance and the result then?
Really pleasing. It's important that we got a win tonight, which obviously we achieved. Second half manner for me was pleasing. The boys perhaps discussed this week about having better management and game control in the from the game against Leinster, and I thought second half in particular they went out and showed exactly that. Played a mature tactical game. Credit to Rob and to Rhys Priestland and others, because that's basically what put them under the pressure that kept us where we needed to be.
How hard was it to turn things round from a pretty disappointing performance first up to a good mixture of, I suppose, of flair and grit this week?
Yeah, I think last week we faced up to the negative, which was the second half performance, and we all said, players included, that we knew it wasn't good enough. But first half, we were actually pleased with our performance last week, and knew that if we built on some of the aspects from the first half, we could, hopefully come away with a good home win, which is what we've done.
Gareth Davis said he can't remember much about his try, but a few words about it, the one from halfway.
Yeah, I was going to say the first one was a wonder try, really. I mean, there's 1 minute I'm saying, why does that ball come out of the scrum, because it's so dominant. The next minute he's beat 3 or 4 players and scored under the stick. So credit to him, that was outstanding. And obviously pleasing that a good scrum for his second try, turnover ball on their feed, which, they're proud of their scrum, so that would have hurt them. And then a great finish from Shings to Gareth to score. So it was, very pleasing.
Overall, we seem to have turned things around pretty much in the scrum. It seems to have been a bit of a strength this week.
Well, I think people seem to have dismissed a lot of last season. We scrummaged really well last season, there's no doubt about that. We felt we took some big steps last season. All right, first, probably 3 games this season. Gloucester, in pre-season we had a bit of dominance, and the last 2 we've definitely had dominance. And I'm not sure we got fully rewarded for that come the end of the game. There's a couple of scrums I thought that were definite penalties that we didn't get. But if we can start to create a weapon there, which we have, then to go with some of the rugby we can play, we should have a nice balanced attack. How
significant was the turnaround, do you think? Because a few of the pundits and maybe supporters might have been hitting the alarm button after the first week.
I think for us, there's no way we would have been in any way kind of settled on 2 home losses, especially in front of this passionate crowd. We're extremely lucky to have a very passionate home support, and we've got to reward that with wins. And to do that tonight was to get back on the bike for us, and to get a win was really important, and for them and also for the players, because the players have worked extremely hard pre-season. Half a game of rugby let them down, but we weren't hitting the alarm buttons in any way, shape or form. They've again worked extremely hard this week and turned it around, so credit to them.
And talking about passionate crowds, you're going up to your old employers next Friday?
Yeah, that'll definitely be a passionate crowd. And now obviously they've come off the back of 2 pretty good performances, 1 good win. So it's great to be into a derby really early, and it's great for me to return to Rodney Parade and catch up with some of my old friends, and whether they'll be in the crowd, I'll wait and see.
What do you think you'll need to get right in your game to get a win in Newport then?
Same things as we did tonight. We need to be controlling in the way we play. We'll need to try and put down a marker at set piece time and up front that we've done in the last 2 games, and hopefully we can come away with a win. But we know they're an improved side. They've shown that, and it'll be a great away win if we can get it.
John Barclay, any news on